Did you know that you're always connected to your twin flame? Seriously, even though you may not be physically together, you are always divinely connected. The umbilical cord between you and your twin flame is never severed. It's made out of the same exact divine DNA that your soul is created out of. So therefore it cannot be changed, it cannot be replicated, it cannot be duplicated, it cannot be cut, changed, severed, or anything in any way. You are always connected. So sometimes you just need to pull on the umbilical cord to draw them close to you. It's popular to believe that your twin flame is on earth. They've incarnated, they were born into a life, and you're going to find them and be in a relationship with them on earth. The thing to remember is that the goal, the point, the purpose of the twin flame relationship isn't love. It's actually soul evolution. So if you are lucky enough to find and to be able to be in a relationship with your twin flame, that's fabulous. That divine love carries through, it comes from your soul and into your earthly relationship, and that's wonderful. But that's not the point. That's not the purpose. The purpose of twin flames is to evolve the soul. So is your twin always on earth? No. Actually, a lot of the times your twin chooses to stay on the other side and not incarnate because they're actually helping you while you're here on earth. They're helping you work on the lessons and work on the goals that are mapped out in your soul blueprint so that by the time they're ready to come back to earth, not that they have a little bit less work, but they might think about it that way. Yeah, well, I helped you with that one. We got that lesson. Now we're going to work on this lesson, and yeah. Popular in the twin flame community to discover or determine for yourself that you must be with your twin at all costs, physically, on earth, no matter what. The problem with that is that sometimes your twin, if they choose to incarnate on earth to work on a lesson, may choose to work on that lesson using the help of other soulmates within your soulivers. And they're learning this lesson so that eventually the two twin flames can come together, whether it's on earth or on the other side. Sometimes pursuing and going after your twin or who you think is your twin on earth kind of messes up the lessons that you're both learning. Because believe me, when it's time for the two of you to come together, no matter where they're at, if they're on Earth, if their soul incarnated into a life on Pluto, when it's time for the two of you to come together, you will. Now, if the soul is on the other side, there will be an opportunity for a connection. So it shouldn't be trying to make the connection with your twin flame at all costs, because sometimes you're just screwing up the lesson. And remember, the goal is soul evolution. So if you screw up a lesson for your twin flame, that means you've got to do it all over again.
Why? The question is not if, but how. The game's afoot.
Follow your spirit, and upon this charge cry God for Harry, England, and St. George.
Okay, so get the image in your head of, a detective going on the hunt and, finding a missing person. That's what I'm talking about here. The problem with that is that even if you're separated physically, there's no need to go on a search. You don't need to be a detective. You don't need to be Sherlock Holmes in order to find your twin flame, because you're already connected. If your twin is true and valid, if the relationship is true and valid, the connection is automatic. It's absolute. When your soul is created, the two of you are forever linked. So there's no need to go and find your twin flame necessarily. All you need to do is, if I start off like this, I assume that my twin flame is not on earth. Okay. And I go into meditation. I set my intention to connect with the higher self or soul of my twin flame. And I accept what comes. Once you can actually be connected in that higher level, in that higher consciousness, you can say, look, dude, I'm ready for you. I mean, still, you can find them simply by setting your intention and making that connection. Person comes into your life, you vibe with them, you have a lot of the same likes and dislikes, a lot of the same principles, a lot of the same just overall attitude, personality, that's a clue. But if this person comes into your life and completely and totally creates change, usually via chaos, it's a really simple way to recognize your twin flame. Hope you enjoyed our little mini session. There will be more. I am actually super excited that I am going to be having a twin flame book coming out this year. Super excited. So we're going to be sharing more information about twin flames as we go along. I hope you have a blessed day. Peace and love. See you next time.